Hello everyone, Digfig here, and welcome back to some more Mass Effect. We left off exploring this planet here. Do all the YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification. We just found out I was not the only survivor on the cruise, making my entire backstory and all the benefits I got of it kind of a lie for my entire life. But it's fine, that's the way they chose to take that quest line. I'm glad at least one of my other fellow soldiers made it. But now, for the rest of eternity, I'm gonna have to correct everyone when they say I am the sole survivor, because I'm not. I mean, he's kind of mentally damaged, so like, hopefully he gets help and everything turns out okay, but
Moving out.
sure he's not doing so hot. What do we got here? Salvage, begin manual override. It was actually quite hard to get into that room. The mercenaries that he hired to protect him and to help push his objective were very, very skilled. I am not gonna lie. Arguably the hardest fight I've had so far in the game at this difficulty. But I kind of remember that from before too, that once you reached a certain level, your scaling kind of seemed to fall off for your weapons, or something fell off and just made it much harder. Speaking of which, we should save it, because we didn't save it after the last thing, and dying in this game and having to redo stuff like last episode, not good. For anyone, for you guys watching, for me playing, do I push this edge and look for stuff, or do I push inland and go get that question mark? Oh, decisions. I mean, I'm kind of close to it. I'm up at altitude with it, so we're gonna veer inland here and go over to this anomaly. So cool. The storm's over there. Show us some lightning. No dice? Fine. Don't show us lightning. Trying to watch for some lightning, but also pay attention to where I'm driving. Nope, no lightning. Storm's being stingy this time around. Okay, so we've got a whole herd of these animals down here. And some dead guys in a little tent. Are these different animals? Yes, and these guys do not look as friendly as the other ones. Please don't make me kill them. Didn't say they're hostile. Recover artifacts. Soap shouldn't be itching my beard. Can I thread it? Yes, we can. Turian seemed to hurt. It's unclear what happened to this Turian. He had an ancient paper book with him, brush outpost insignia printed on the cover. Can I go up here and poke these not nice looking bugs that just jumped? Oh, these are like nests. There was another dead corpse over here. That's a baby one. I mean, I'm sure they were trying to fuck with these things in some way and got killed. What's up, guys? Can't interact with them in any way, shape, or form. I'm gonna do my best to not step on their little children. And I think that means no, we're not ready to move on to the Normandy quite yet. Just kind of get out of their nest here without causing any significant harm or damage to them, because we're being nice. But you should remember us, so there you go. So if you ever become intelligent for the doom of your planet for whatever reason, it's a little Mass Effect driver rail thingy for you to recommend. It's maybe in a million years someone finds some fragments to that and be like, what the hell? Or I could just like leave a Mako wheel here or something, but I don't think it would survive. I wonder how long a hull of one of these tanks would last in the elements. Huh. I don't exactly know what these things are made of or what they can take for wear and tear. There's so much I did not explore over here. Pretty sure I'm missing some Thresher Malls too on some of these planets, but oh well. We're gonna head off this last corner and just assume I didn't miss anything. Probably did. It's really nice driving up on these high like plateaus of grassland. These death valleys can just kind of go bug off. Get it, bugs? Because there's bugs down there. Haha, I'm funny. Not really. What was I gonna say? I was about to say, oh shit. I was gonna say that they can go bug off. I made a joke about it, and then things got really weird in my own brain. Now I'm looking at OBS. Like, someone save me from this awkward, weird, cringe moment. But no one's gonna save me. I'm sitting in a room by myself, recording it for you guys. Love y'all. Whoa, 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 whoa. Burst it, yeah! Sweet landing, stay, okay. Followed up by a little bit of whiplash, but it's better than some broken necks and legs and ribs. Like our normal drives. Oh shit, ladies, hold on. We good? I got it. We're recovered. Here's where the Krogan fits in here. So, like, I don't know the thickness of this thing, like, armor-wise. Is it just the hull and it relies on shielding? I mean, it does... I mean, it must have some hull because its parts go red. There has to be compromising some level of armor integrity before actually dying and blowing up. I'm just trying to think of where a Krogan would fit in here. Like, I get that the three of us... I made it this far without yawning. Like, I get that the Krogan... Or that... Wow. Liara, Tiara, and... We're gonna start sober. I get that Shepard, Liara, and Tali are all really skinny and fit, so they can theoretically all fit in here with no problems. The Krogan, pretty big, pretty thick. He's a thick boy. Getting his upper body and torso in here and his armor could be a little bit challenging. That was a struggle. My brain is shutting off, but it is late. It's 2 o'clock in the morning here. Oh, yep, we don't need any of that stuff. Pretty sure that is just about the entire planet. Circular, orbited, explored, figured out, done, kapoots, kapots, guys. All good.
Message coming in.
Oh, thanks.
Patching it through.
I reviewed your report on the situation, Commander.
Well, that was
I'm
fast.
glad to see you were able to take Dr. Wayne in alive. Now we can put him on trial and get some answers. Corporal Toombs seems to have found some closure. Hopefully with therapy, he'll have a normal life again someday.
Glad he's getting some help.
Find some peace, Commander. Thank you. Fifth Fleet out.
Oh, it always helps me find some closure. You know how that goes. Zoom out. Maybe this whole system done, right? That is everything there, which I think leaves literally just the Hawking Eta. This isn't a DLC, is it? Sentry? Oh, still a little bit earlier. I want it to be right as the cutscene transitions. Okay.
Big surprise. The Alliance needs you again.
Oh, lulz.
This is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you.
Oh,
An
dear.
Alliance officer named Major Kyle has set up a small compound in the Hawking Eta cluster. He's attracted a number of followers, mostly biotics. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
What kind of proof do you have that the Major is dangerous?
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed him.
Yeah.
That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with. Many biotics feel marginalized or ostracized by society. Kyle probably sees them as victims who need his protection, and they see him as someone who will fight for them. Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems.
A huge nose.
Can't let him go on like this.
What were those Alliance representatives going to talk to Major Kyle about?
They wanted to bring him back to an Alliance facility for treatment. Major Kyle served us faithfully for many years. We weren't going to abandon him. Given his state of mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat. We're almost certain he had his followers killed him.
Almost certain.
What else can you tell me about Major Kyle?
He used to be a model soldier, but something happened to him at Torfin. Too many Alliance soldiers died under his command. Couldn't cope with the guilt. His psych evaluations showed he couldn't handle the stress of command anymore. He was given an honorable discharge and early retirement. We'd hoped he would get better in time, but we underestimated how far gone he was. Now it looks like it's too late.
I might be able to end this without violence.
That may not be possible, Commander. We don't want a bloodbath, but Kyle is dangerous. I'll trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
Okay. So we got some crazy ass biotics doing some crazy ass shit, being crazy ass people. Not picking up anything on an asteroid belt, so we'll start at this planet. Tamahara! Tamahara is a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and xenon. The surface is icy and composed of sodium oxide with deposits of calcium. It contains a few unremarkable metals, but mainly consists of rock. You heard it, guys, mostly consists of rock. Where were we? The presence of canyons and floodplains indicate that liquid water once existed, suggesting Terra had a thicker, insulating atmosphere in the past. It magically got stripped away, just like all the other planets like that for some weird reason. This is probably my lander, because why else does it give me a moon? Yeah, that's my lander. Gelgon is an aerial terrestrial slightly larger than Earth, but with a lower density that reflects its relative lack of heavy metals. The crust is composed of tin and aluminum. Aluminium or aluminum, whichever you prefer. With wide deserts of dust, fine sand that are easily stirred by the winds. Gelgon's most striking feature is, of course, the giant rift valley that stretches across the 7th hemisphere. Southern hemisphere, though, those words just bled out of my mouth as if I was having a stroke. What is most fascinating about the rift is that it does not appear to be natural. The geological records suggest it is the result of a glancing blow by a mass accelerator round of unimaginable destructive power. This occurred some 37 million years ago. Waiting for this planet to show up. Where's the gun for this thing? Take a chunk out of a planet in a glancing blow with a mass accelerator on. You're looking at like a city of like shooting Rhode Island at them, maybe Connecticut. Or who even knows how big it is? It could be like shooting like a Texas at them or something. Like they were shooting at something dangerous. And do you think they got one round off? Or do you think they got a whole bunch? So somewhere out there in space, 37 million years of travel time for their velocity, there are mass accelerator rounds of unimaginable destructive power flying through space. And like, you could hit a planet, one of those things could hit Earth for all we know tomorrow. If they were traveling fast enough, none the wiser. That's literally insane. It's curiosity of where the weapon that shot it came from. Because if they could do the math out to go back 37 million years, determine where it was, figure out where that round came from, they might find a weapon of unimaginable power for us. Terrestrial world of average size. Terra's atmosphere is composed of nitrogen and argon. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of tin with deposits of calcium. Aside from some spectacular formations of water ice at the poles, the planet has little to recommend it. Light to metal surveyed. And it's like 37 million years ago, mass accelerator rounds were a thing, and no one red flags that as something really weird, or they just all assume Protheans. Medallion recovered. While scanning the planet through, you discover a tiny moon with some odd readings. Further scans, Chief Engineer Adam reveals a destroyed escape pod. Salvage team recovered components and found a League of One's medallion. Thank you guys. I'm supposed to read this planet. My mind's just racing about that railgun. I love this game for that. Just thoughts. Tycho is a typical hydrogen and helium gas giant with traces of chlorine and sulfur in its atmosphere. It has over 100 moons and an extensive ring system composed of pulverized rock, presumably the debris from shattered moons. There's a big ass ring system. Did I read this one? Yes, we did. Whatever it came from now, I don't know. I don't know what planet it came from to shoot that planet, but that's fucking nuts. First is the moon of Kilian. It's a frigid, barren world with an extremely thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and methane. The crust contains plentiful deposits of heavy metals, and Alliance open bidding for the moon's mineral rights, but exploration will be complicated by the system's proximity to the 5 Kilpersec ring around the galactic core. The ring is an area of intense star formation and too dangerous to safely travel. Earth's landscape is a nightmare of jagged overlapping ridges and geological shock zones created by some ancient disaster. This was not determined Deterred a generation of illegal wildcat miners from attempting to exploit the moon's mineral riches. Unfortunately, many have lost their lives. You can see it there, that fucking glancing blow. I wonder what janked up this planet, though. Oh, they're gonna have a beautiful view of it from the surface, aren't they? Oh, come on, baby. You forget all these little details. This is one of those planets I never... This and the Dreadnought planet. I never forgot in all my years. Yep, that is just insanely huge. It would just have to be of colossal size. To drag a trench like that through it. And that's what didn't get liquefied and refill in, because it had to have liquefied like half the planet, right? Quarter of it? Mine. Just... What is flying? Something's flying past, right? I'm not crazy. I saw a shadow move across the planet. Not gonna do it again, is it? No. Fine. We'll just melt stuff. Okay, this planet we're going to start off by hitting top right. But you know what? Actually, before we go anywhere, we are going to start off opening the map, going back to that planet, and bringing my biotic little friend here. Land. Probably. How to make everything so weird, my friend. Where will take you to? Oh, it's still so cool in the background, that planet. Touchdown! And we will go to you. Start off with your... Pretty sure I should have upgrades, but not really, to be honest. Huh. Embarrassing. You up with a cool app? Have a fancy new one of those? Sure, you can have that kind of sniper rifle and that kind of pistol. Kind of shotgun, and you can have one of these babies right here. Yeah, rail extension, and sure, have some of that. Go to you. I'm changing you. I have incinerate. I'll shoot different types of rounds at things. Then we will head on up here. Shouldn't be anything too spectacular, but we're doing full explorers. Just kind of the way things are. That's so cool. Just thinking about that. I wonder if what fucked up this planet is, like that blazing glow blowing off chunks of that planet.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going
Oh
beyond
boy. Man,
the
this
range
is
of the
a
operational area.
very small map, because there's way more of it on this map, right? Like we're nowhere near the edge. Question mark? Tiny little area of operations. Huh. Oh well. More power to it. Guess I need to set this waypoint more like there. We're driving anywhere kind of near where we need to be headed. I mean, they obviously spent enough time studying that to figure out it was a mass accelerator round, that it wasn't natural, it came in from somewhere, so like they had to have... No scientist thought to try and do the math to reverse 37 million years. very complicated math, but like they've done it before in this universe. To try and figure out the point of origin of that mass accelerator round seems highly unlikely. Especially from like Tali and stuff. Not Tali, Liara. Cluster prefab utility shacks with distinctively ramshackle look to them. A set of rover tracks lead away over the mountain, ridge to the southwest. Random. It's out, ladies. We don't know what's here. It's also I'm not just riding with ladies in it. Guns out, crew. Doesn't really matter. I don't need to call them ladies. Push on through. Hurricane 5. Ugh, again, I need to break stuff down. Buffer, tungsten rounds, high explosive, exoskeleton. Be it for here? Stick around back. Yeah, looks like. See nothing back here. Just gonna do a weird long loop here for no particular reason whatsoever. Oh, we can't. Touche. I thought that was like a drive in one, drive out the other side kind of garage here. But it's not. Nice little tent. Either way, everyone, we are actually out of time for this episode. Doesn't seem to be anything else here. It seems to be telling me where I need to go. So do all the YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell for notification, watch all the content front to back. Number one thing you can do to help a YouTuber, and I will see you all in the next video. Dig Fig out! 20 seconds of time to kill here for these cards. Click on the cards. Do things. There's some over here. There's a thing above me. There's just some stuff over there. They're fun.